2025 was a year of action for the PICPA. Guided by our board of directors, led by President Dave Stonecipher, we took action in Harrisburg, in national standard setting, in professional learning, and in strengthening the next generation of CPAs. That action reached far beyond our organization, with more than 50,000 professionals participating in our education programs, over 2,000 students exploring careers in accounting, and thousands of members engaging in advocacy that shaped policy, protected the profession, and created meaningful impact.
This year, our advocacy delivered real results for Pennsylvania CPAs. In June, Act 27 of 2025 was signed into law with unanimous bipartisan support, modernizing Pennsylvania's CPA law. This legislation improves mobility, expands licensure pathways, extends the CPA exam window to 30 months, and removes unnecessary barriers while maintaining the profession's commitment to public trust. The PICPA and its members played an important role in advancing this legislation. More than 460 messages were sent to lawmakers urging support as the bill moved through the House and Senate. And our advocacy communications reached more than 13,000 people across the state. Beyond licensure reform, we remained engaged on key tax and regulatory issues, from corporate net income tax changes and state and local tax cap workarounds to taxpayer fairness and e-filing reform. We also worked to prevent legislation that would have created a burdensome sales tax appeals process and continued direct engagement with the Department of Revenue, the State Board of Accountancy, and federal policymakers to protect provisions such as the pass-through entity tax, state and local tax deduction. Throughout the year, members stayed informed and engaged on these issues. Our video updates were viewed over 9,000 times, more than 1,200 members attended legislative update webinars, and 135 advocacy-focused social media posts reached almost 80,000 people. 2025 also saw the return of Day on the Hill, our signature legislative event. Nearly 100 members participated, meeting directly with legislators to advocate for the profession. Our efforts were further supported through the CPA PAC. This year, the PAC raised more than $202,000 to support candidates who advocate on behalf of CPAs. Together, these efforts strengthened our ability to build relationships and ensure that the profession's voice is heard where policy decisions are made. It's also why members consistently rank advocacy as the #1 benefit of PICPA membership.
1, 2, 3, go!
Our advocacy work doesn't stop at legislation. We have seats on the AICPA Peer Review Board and the Technical Reviewer Advisory Task Force, ensuring that Pennsylvania's perspective is represented where standards are shaped. In 2025, we responded to 15 formal requests for input on emerging standards, weighing in on peer review, ethics, independence, and the regulation of firms operating in alternative practice structures. We also engaged directly with SEC commissioners to reinforce the relevance of the audit, particularly for small firms, and expanded that work nationally through our Audit Relevance Insights Report and professional education programs. As Christina Ho, former PCAOB board member, shared, I consider the PICPA to be one of the most forward-looking, engaging, and active state societies of CPAs.
I wanted to be part of the PICPA board. As our industry faces lots of new challenges ahead, I wanted to be able to make an impact and have a voice at the table.
What motivated me to step into a leadership role at the PICPA was an opportunity to give back to the profession that's provided so much to me and my family.
It's a natural thing to do. I find it very rewarding, and at this stage of my career, I enjoy giving back to the profession. I enjoy instilling in the younger generation who will be part of this profession and the future of this profession going forward.
It gives me a platform to try to make a difference and to try to optimize benefits for membership.
One of the first things I did as a young CPA many years ago was join the PICPA. It's been a tremendous value to my career, resource-wise, and through the people and network it's provided.
Preparing members for what's next is also a priority. In 2025, we invested in Excel Labs, a partnership grounded in a simple premise. The future of accounting will be shaped by professionals who understand how to work effectively with AI. Through this partnership, we're supporting co-founders Jody Padar and Katie Tallon as they develop tools and resources focused on the evolving role of the CPA. By staying at the forefront of the profession's biggest challenges, we can bring practical insight and tools back to our members. That's what sets PICPA apart. We don't just adapt to change, we lead through it.
Through the PICPA's partnership with CPA Crossings, more than 50,000 CPE registrations were generated this year from professionals in Pennsylvania and across the country. We also delivered 9 conferences, including a new HR1 conference in response to rapidly changing tax legislation, and hosted monthly town halls and professional issue updates. Together, those programs provided members with more than 30 hours of complimentary CPE and real-time discussion on emerging topics. At the same time, we expanded how members build skills, not just how they earn hours. In late 2025, we partnered with the Institute of Management Accountants to offer structured learning pathways in areas like leadership, cybersecurity, financial planning, and sustainability. The focus is simple: delivering learning that is timely, practical, and directly connected to the work our members do every day.
Learning doesn't only happen through CPE. Through our online community Accountable, PICPA members can share resources, ask technical questions, and connect with each other across the state in real time. The platform now includes more than 20 topic-based groups where members exchange practical insight from their day-to-day work. In the past few months alone, more than 200 members have activated their accounts or posted, building a community of professionals learning from one another. Sometimes it's a quick answer to a technical issue. Sometimes it's perspective from someone who has faced the same challenge. Either way, it means members don't have to figure things out on their own.
For me, the impact that PICPA has always had on its members is twofold. It's both advocacy for the profession and it's building of community within the profession.
We're in an industry that's changing rapidly, and it's hard to keep up with some of these changes. And so PICPA, part of its core mission is to help us make sure we learn and understand what changes are taking place.
Not just the technical skills, but the soft skills that we need as professionals, and just being able to connect us so that we can hear from those who are also facing similar challenges in our industry.
The Pennsylvania CPA Foundation continues to stay focused on the future of the profession. We're connecting student outreach, educator engagement, firm leadership, and licensure reform into one coordinated strategy. This year, our programs connected with thousands of students across Pennsylvania. Career Days reached over 1,000 students from 50 schools, while the Accounting Opportunities Experience introduced more than 900 students from 21 schools to many career paths in accounting. We're also expanding access to accounting education. Now in its 3rd year, our dual enrollment program with Outlier by Savvis engaged 84 high school students in a University of Pittsburgh 3-credit Intro to Accounting course, a 31% increase from last year. And this spring, the PICPA partnered with the Tiger Foundation to give students and young professionals an inside look at careers in accounting and finance through interactive, real-world experiences. At the same time, our Educator and Advisory Board roundtables are bringing classrooms and firms together to strengthen the talent pipeline. Bringing new CPAs into the field and keeping them in Pennsylvania is critical to our long-term strength.
What excites me the most about the future of the PICPA is the opportunity to shape the future of the young professionals that are entering our profession.
Being able to walk along the firms and the companies as we face different challenges, from personnel to different legislation, and the PICPA really just leading that charge.
The ability to have members learn about what's changing and roll with the punches. You can think about things like technology and offshoring of work around the world, and just the different skills that you may need to be a CPA and to thrive in today's environment, some of which you needed in the past and some of which you may not have.
Our industry is changing rapidly, and I'm very excited about what the PICPA is doing to keep us at the forefront of these changes. When you think about technology, AI, and other things that are rapidly entering our profession, the PICPA team does a wonderful job positioning us to be ahead of things that are coming and positioning us for success into the future.
Throughout the year, one thing has remained consistent. This is a member-led organization. Its direction is shaped by those who step forward.
If there's a member out there who's thinking about volunteering or getting more involved, I'd say, what's stopping you? It'll help you to grow both personally and professionally. You can connect with others, and learn and advocate for our profession.
I think members will gain a ton in the future from the PICPA. The organization has been around 129 years, and all signs point towards a wonderful continued future.
For over 30 years, I've been a member of the PICPA, and the benefits are immeasurable. And the work the PICPA team does on the behalf of all its members is phenomenal.
Regardless of your age and experience level, getting involved in the PICPA is something that I highly, highly recommend.
Having the opportunity to be involved, having the opportunity to have this incredible PICPA team working on your behalf is something that you will absolutely see return on that investment. I would also, when you do get involved, participate, and you will get out of it what you put into it.
Progress like this doesn't happen overnight. It happens through steady leadership, engaged members, and a shared commitment to the profession.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for being part of it. We look forward to building on this momentum together in the year ahead.